Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you my secret to making perfect gulab jamuns at home, and we are using this MTR brand gulab jamun mix. This is not a promotion for MTR brand, but I have been using this for a very long time and the gulab jamuns come out really well and my family loves it. Let's start now. To make the sugar syrup, I'm using 1.5 kg of sugar to 1.5 liters of water. So that is equal quantity of sugar and water. That's what we need. And we'll start making the sugar syrup. I'm showing the recipe in full detail so you get the best results. Now let's bring the mixture to boil, that is the water and the sugar. You have to boil it until it becomes somewhat sticky, and you don't need this one string consistency or anything, just that the sugar syrup should get sticky. So you have to keep boiling until then. Just keep stirring it occasionally until the sugar dissolves. So now the sugar syrup has reached the consistency that we want and now it's ready. So here we will add some rose essence to it, but this is completely optional, but it will definitely give a very good taste. So you can just add about 1/4 teaspoon of rose essence. You can turn off the stove and now we will start making the gulab jamuns. Empty the content of the pack into a wide mixing bowl. Use your hands and break all the lumps if any. You can also use a sieve so that you get a smooth and fine flour. So make a well in the center after this. I'm adding just about a tablespoon of sunflower oil in the center and a 1/4 teaspoon of ghee. So this will make the dough very smooth. In a tumbler, I'm taking about half glass of milk and rest I will use water. When you make a dough, always add water little by little. Otherwise, the dough will become very loose and it will be very difficult to fix it. Okay, so I'm going to be adding this milk and water mixture little by little. Just mix it gently. So now you know that you need more water. So add it gradually. So now our dough is ready. What we're going to do last is we are just going to add 1 teaspoon of ghee and we are just going to smear it all over the dough. So this prevents the dough from drying. Now our dough is ready. So we'll start making small balls for the gulab jamun. So before that we'll just smear some ghee all over our palm and we'll start rolling it out. I've split the dough into smaller sections so it will be easier for us to roll it out. Always roll it in the center of your palm and do not give too much pressure. If you give too much pressure, it will tighten the dough and the center will not get cooked. So just don't give too much pressure. If you find any cracks, just press it like this and then just give it a roll again and it will be ready. Similarly, roll all the remaining dough. Now all our gulab jamun balls are ready to fry. I'm using refined sunflower oil here. So we'll heat up the oil for frying. So try to use a smaller wok so you won't need too much oil. So now that the oil is hot, so we'll just start with one ball to see if the heat is right and it's cooking properly. If the jamun cracks, that means the heat is very high, so it is time to lower the heat. So always watch it. Now you can see it's golden brown in color. So you can see there was a crack there. So that means our heat was a little bit high. So we have to lower the heat a bit. Now I'm adding 3 at a time and I'll cook it until it's golden brown. Just keep stirring it around gently. Don't give too much force or the jamuns will break. So this one is done. So gradually we'll fry all the jamuns like this. See, this time I've added 5 at a time and it's really perfect now. I'm dropping the gulab jamuns into the hot syrup while the jamuns are still hot as well. So all our gulab jamuns are ready and let it soak for at least 5 hours so that all the syrup gets completely absorbed by the jamuns and they are really juicy. So now let me show you how soft and juicy our jamuns are. Come on, let's try it. Do you see they are so well soaked in the sugar syrup and they are so juicy and simply melts in your mouth. Do try it at home and hope you found this video helpful and thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. Thank you and bye.